August 4, 2022, Saturn dances with the stars in Capricornus. The Ringed Wonder is joined by Jupiter, Mars, and Venus before daybreak. The evening moon is between Spica and Zubenelgenubi. Chart caption, 2022, August 4, 1 hour before sunrise, bright Jupiter and Saturn are in the southern sky. By Jeffrey L. Hunt. Chicago, Illinois, sunrise, 5:48 a.m. CDT, sunset, 8:05 p.m. CDT. Check local sources for sunrise and sunset times for your location. Morning sky. The four bright morning planets are spread across an arc from the east-northeast to southwest before sunrise. Saturn is near opposition, occurring on August 14. The planet is retrograding in eastern Capricornus. The planet and the constellation are in the southwest during early morning hours. To find Saturn, first locate Jupiter. The Jovian giant is the bright star high in the southern sky before sunrise. It is retrograding in Cetus. The sea monster's tail, Deneb, is below the bright planet about halfway to the horizon. Saturn is in the southwest, to the upper right of the star Fomalhaut, meaning the mouth of the southern fish, and to the lower right of Scat, the lower leg of Aquarius. Chart caption, 2022, August 4 to 24. Through a binocular, watch Saturn move westward compared to Deneb Algedi, Nishira, and Iota Capricorni, Iota Cap. Use a binocular to spot the planet with the star field each morning. Saturn is near Deneb Algedi and Nishira. Each morning the Ringed Wonder appears farther westward, dancing past Nishira 2 days before opposition. Retrograde motion is an illusion from our faster moving planet passing the more distant and slower moving outer planet, one that is farther away from the Sun than Earth. The line of sight between Earth and an outer planet normally moves eastward. When we begin to move between it and the Sun, the line of sight begins to move westward, retrograde. After a time, the line of sight begins to move eastward again. The chart above shows the binocular field where Saturn is moving during the next several mornings. Retrograde motion carries Saturn toward the star Iota Capricorni, Iota Cap on the chart. Saturn retrogrades until October 23, when the line of sight begins to move eastward again. Photo caption, this Hubble Space Telescope view of Jupiter, taken on June 27, 2019, reveals the giant planet's trademark Great Red Spot, and a more intense color palette in the clouds swirling in Jupiter's turbulent atmosphere than seen in previous years. The colors, and their changes, provide important clues to ongoing processes in Jupiter's atmosphere. For those with telescopes, Jupiter's Great Red Spot is in the center of the planet in the southern hemisphere at about 1:20 a.m. CDT. The rapidly rotating planet brings the long-lived disturbance into view about 50 minutes before the best time, and it disappears at about the same interval after its central display. Chart caption, 2022, August 4, brilliant Venus and Mars are in the eastern sky before sunrise with several bright stars. At an hour before daybreak, the sky is filling with bright stars. Mars and Venus are among them. The red planet is about the same distance east, to the left, of Jupiter as Saturn is to its lower right. Mars is over halfway up in the east-southeast. Distinctly reddish, do not confuse Mars with Aldebaran that is over a third of the way up in the east. Mars is marching eastward in Aries, crossing into Taurus in 5 mornings. The planet is approaching the Pleiades star cluster, passing on the morning of August 20th. Chart caption, 2022, August 4th, Mars and Uranus appear in the same binocular field. This morning, find Mars in the same binocular field as the planet Uranus. The red planet is 1.9 degrees to the lower left of aquamarine Uranus. Look early before the brightening blush of morning twilight becomes brighter than the more distant planet. Capella, meaning the little she-goat, is about halfway up in the east-northeast, shining as the 4th brightest star visible from mid-northern latitudes. Below Taurus, Orion is climbing upward near the east cardinal point. The constellation is easily found, starting with the 3 stars of nearly equal brightness that line up in a neat row, Orion's belt. The hunter's shoulders are marked by Betelgeuse and Bellatrix. Rigel and Saiph are his knees. Brilliant morning star Venus is low in the east-northeast, near Castor and Pollux, the Gemini twins. The planet is slowly sliding into morning twilight, rising 1 to 2 minutes later each morning, making it a challenge to see without seeking a clear horizon. The 4 bright planets, from Venus to Saturn, span over 148 degrees this morning. By month's end only 3 bright planets are in the sky simultaneously. Evening sky. 30 minutes after sunset, bright Mercury is less than 4 degrees above the western horizon. The planet is difficult to locate in the brightness of evening twilight and its proximity to the Sun. The planet has an unfavorable apparition during this cycle. This evening it sets 53 minutes after sunset, a few minutes shy of its maximum setting time interval. Chart caption, 2022, August 4th, 1 hour after sunset, the moon is low in the southwest, between Spica and Zubenelgenubi. An hour after sunset, the nearly half-full moon is low in the southwest about halfway between Spica and Zubenelgenubi, the Scorpion's southern pincer. Chart caption, 2022, August 4th, 3 hours after sunset, Jupiter and Saturn are in the eastern sky. Saturn, nearing opposition on August 14th, rises in the east-southeast 38 minutes after sunset. By 3 hours after sunset, it is in the southeast with Deneb al-Jidi and Nashira. Jupiter is above the eastern horizon at this hour.